Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here as ever with my lovely co-host Joe Parlock.
Hello everybody.
And today we're back with another episode of Truckin. How are you doing today, Joe?
I'm doing okay. This is the second time we've had to go for this, but
yeah,
it's gonna work. This might be another train wreck.
As people may remember from recent episodes, we had a bit of a nightmare when XSplit updated, and we had a bit of a nightmare time recording. And this, we started doing a new episode of Truckin, and about 2 minutes in, my computer blue screened, which it only ever acts up like this when XSplit and Truckin and Skype, and we're basically trying to do a Truckin episode. So, to update people, we decided to take a journey from Vegas to, what was it, Sierra?
Oh god.
Can you look it up?
Sierra Vista.
Sierra Vista. We're taking machine parts. It was $25,000 for a job. Basically, because we're under no time constraints today, we can just take our time and do a big journey. Now, I have no idea when
it might include.
When I hit drive, I have no idea where we're gonna be, because we just sort of left Vegas on our way to go pick up the load that we were gonna drive to the place, but we were on the motorway, on the highway, and then the game crashed. So, where is it gonna start us?
Oh god!
This is the where did the game last autosave? Oh, it put us back.
At start.
Oh, it didn't save anything. Okay, so we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to retake the job from the job market. Okay,
oh, that's good.
That's surprisingly okay. Oh, we've got different job offers this time.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think jobs just from Vegas. Oh no, it is the same one. 25 grand to Sierra Vista.
There it is.
Sorry, yeah, I was looking at the overall job list as opposed to the ones that were specific to Vegas. Okay, so this time I'm going to do everything right, and we're not going to acknowledge any of the mistakes I made on my last attempt.
What, all the times you crashed?
You say all the times. I crashed once leaving the truck starting place because it's been a while since I've trucked.
All the time, 100 times you crashed. Full on flipping the truck.
No,
going into ditches.
I pulled out of the truck yard and may have slightly been hit by the truck.
Flames and chaos. You know the opening to Final Destination 2? With the big... It was that. It was totally that, because there was no evidence to say the contrary.
Well, I probably do have evidence to say the contrary. A recording probably does partially exist on my computer, at least, of that bit of the journey.
But it might be corrupted. Wouldn't that be awful?
Oh, no.
That's the strip.
See, yeah, it's the strip. I was going to say the opposite. I like the fact that there's no evidence I ever crashed. You're just making up heinous lies about me.
What? Me lying? No.
So, we are doing pretty well at, earning the money to pay off that loan we got for Bessie. Purchasing Bessie was a really good financial move. We are making a lot more money now that we have Bessie in hand.
Financial move.
Yeah, we took out
our revenue is growing, and the tax doodads stabilizing, and
we took out a small business loan, bought a truck, and are paying off our loans like responsible citizens.
Responsible.
Yeah, something like that. So you were going to tell me some facts about Sierra Vista.
There literally isn't really anything.
There literally really isn't anything.
No, that was almost a sentence. I haven't heard of any of the famous people from there. There were 2 Miss Arizonas, but considering it's in Arizona, that's not that impressive.
Would it be more impressive if someone, if they won Miss a state they weren't from?
Yeah, if it was Miss Nebraska.
Miss Nebraska was from Sierra Vista.
Yeah, that would be impressive, but not oh, you're from Arizona. Oh, here we go. Here's something slightly not interesting, but whatever. I've got to say something. Sierra Vista was the site of the first McDonald's drive-thru, which opened in 1975.
Well, when we get our journey is complete, we will drive our truck through the drive-thru, assuming we do not exceed the maximum height of the drive-thru.
Oh shit, we could buy some lamps.
Pardon?
We could buy some lamps.
Why are we buying lamps?
Because that big sign right on the other side of the thing is just like a giant neon thing that says lamps.
Well,
You can't, you're too far.
we could go see Fluffy Razors.
Oh shit!
Who are currently playing at the Brandon Theatres.
Oh, they're currently playing at Lamps.
At Lamps?
That is Lamps.
Is that Lamps?
Yeah, I think Lamps might be the name of the club.
No, it's Brandon Theatres, it says underneath.
Yeah, but that's the owner brand company. Like, they probably own it's like over here how we got like bar as the pubs.
So I'll maintain my previous point, which is when we get to Sierra Vista, we can get ourselves like, you know, we'll go through the drive-through, assuming we're not too tall. We'll get ourselves each like a nice Happy Meal or something, you know. We'll
Happy Meal.
Well, the Happy Meals currently have Mario toys with them, so I'm getting myself a Happy Meal. I don't know what you're getting, Joe, but I'm getting a Happy Meal.
I don't want to say I stole it, but I stole one of the first lot of the Mario toys from a McDonald's that a kid left behind.
Okay, if a child left it behind and decided they did not want it, you looted trash.
No, but they were still in. They were leaving the McDonald's. They were like leaning back, trying to grab it, but they were too far away in their buggy, and I just picked it up.
Oh, you literally stole toys from a baby?
I tried to give it back, but it was a busy McDonald's, and they were like the parents were through the door by the time I could get to them.
You tried to give it back after like the child was reaching for it and you took it.
Well, yeah, but you know, finders keepers. I'm sure they don't miss that 99.
No, you stole from an infant. That's, you know.
It's not theft.
Oh, do you wanna know a cool McDonald's hack for when they've got cool toys that you want? You don't have to buy a Happy Meal. In most McDonald's, you can pay them just to give you the toy.
Yeah, like, I don't know if that's a hack, because it says on the sign.
Does it say on the sign?
It does say on the sign it costs £1 to buy the toy.
I don't think they ever used to say it on the sign, but they definitely,
They've done it since I was a little kid.
Okay, I don't ever remember seeing it on the sign, but it's a thing you can do. You can just give them £1 and get the toy.
I'm sorry I ruined your sense of hackishness.
Yeah, like my McDonald's hacks. That's the one we're taking to Sierra Vista.
I wonder if they're actually, because like, is it not Starbucks? Fucking the sandwich one, Subway.
Yeah.
They've got a whole load of stuff which like they don't tell you can have.
Oh, the secret menu.
Yeah, and like
as someone that's worked in chain establishments that produce food and beverages, do not ever order things by name from the secret menu that you saw online, because that's not a thing that any employee is ever taught about, and they will hate you. Basically, the secret menu is we technically have the ingredients that if you ask us to put these ingredients together, we can create a thing that people online have made up a name for. So we do not know the thing that you're saying.
So you're saying I can't order a Crow burger and get a Crow burger?
You maybe can. If you go to like one where like the person knows about it, you might be lucky. But generally go in and be like, I would like to order this burger with this thing substituted out for that and this thing added in as an extra, and make the thing and have your whatever secret menu item. Don't go in and be like, oh, I want the double mega ultra burger from McDonald's, and they're like, we don't sell those. It's like, I read online it was on your secret menu. It's like, no, don't fucking do that. Don't be that person.
I just like the idea that there's a secret, like, it's hidden in the vault in the bottom of McDonald's headquarters. It needs, like, keys from 10 different people to get in, and it's just a menu which nobody really gives a shit about.
So, like, here's the thing about the secret menu. If this was things that they actually intended to sell and had code words for, it wouldn't be a secret because they want you to buy things. They would probably just be like, okay, here's a new item on the menu.
Oh, I looked up McDonald's hacks. And apparently in the UK, if you're going to McDonald's between 12 and 2 in the afternoon or 5 and 7 PM, you should ask for a receipt.
Right.
Because that's apparent this might be completely bullshit. Apparently, McDonald's employees are trained to identify who are gap busters, so like the ones who go and like assess and review.
Basically, secret shoppers.
Yeah,
That
and
sort of
like.
thing.
Yeah, and apparently they're just sort of trying to treat them better than normal people. So if you pretend to be a secret shopper, you get a better service. And I'm sure they won't spit in your burger for the extra effort.
Also, you say that, like, what does extra effort or extra service mean in a McDonald's as a setting? Because it's, like, most of the issues with the McDonald's eating experience are there are screaming children everywhere, or you're, like, buying the thing to eat elsewhere. Like,
apparently it's fresher. Like, they put the stuff on the, I'm assuming they're grills or whatever they do to cook them. They put like new ones on.
You know the actual hack for that in your McDonald's or any fast food restaurant really. Ask for the thing plain, because they pre-prepare them and put them on the heat. If you ask for one plain, they have to make you a fresh one. Because they don't by default have them plain, and that's how you make sure you get fresh stuff.
Oh, I know. I had a teacher at school, and like he was my favourite teacher, but he was obsessed with telling people, you know, if you go into McDonald's or whatever, never have the ice because then you get more drink.
Oh.
It's like that's common sense, but what if I want my drink cold?
Yeah, exactly.
Although, the amount of, like, there was a thing in the news, they found a KFC in Birmingham, and it had fecal matter in the ice machine. So you're just sort of spraying shit into your drink.
I guarantee you most things you consume have a percentage of fecal matter that is considered an acceptable threshold. As well as, like,
you can have a limited amount of insect parts.
You can have like a limited number of insect parts. You can have a limited number of, you know, like animal fecal matter. It's, you know, it's all good.
Huh. Okay. You know, we were saying about how there's no such thing as a secret menu.
Yeah.
It's a secret menu in Brazil, McDonald's. But it seems a bit shitty because of Brazilian employees asking for like healthier options while they're working.
Yeah.
They can have like meat and rice and beans and stuff. And apparently, if you ask for it, you'll get it. And it's like, well, you're just eating their food. Who goes into McDonald's saying, "I want rice"?
Yeah, that does seem like an odd choice. So, like, yeah, generally, like, don't go into any kind of establishment and order by name from the secret menu. Find out what the thing is made of, look at the menu and be like, what is the easiest way to be like, can I get this, but with these changes? And if they say no, respect that, because you're ordering off menu and you're making some retail person's, you know, job stressful, and if they don't want to make you this complicated, weird off-menu thing, don't get pissy with them, because it's not a thing they actually sell.
And for fuck's sake, if for some reason there's any sort of unicorn food, don't order it, because you're making their life 50 times more difficult.
Well, I'm not gonna side with you there. If it's a menu item, order it if you want to order it. You know, grumble at the corporate overlords for creating a unicorn frappuccino that is a nightmare for the staff to make, but you shouldn't have to not order it as a customer if it's a menu item that exists and is in no way customer off menu. Yeah,
but it's like, it was a limited time thing, and it was really fucking complicated to make. Are you
suggesting don't order it now that it's no longer on the menu?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realise that it had left being on the menu at this point. I knew it was
it was only for like 2 days.
Oh, I didn't realise it was that short-lived.
Oh yeah, I mean, I kind of want to try one, because apparently they just like, if you have one of these, you don't need sugar for the next 6 months.
Okay, people overplayed how much sugar was in these by comparison, because, like, yeah, there was a lot of sugar in them, but it was about the same amount of sugar as there would be in a large bottle of Coke or, like, a chocolate bar. Like, it's a very sugary drink, but it's no more excessively sugary than the excessively sugary things we already know were excessively sugary and consume anyway.
What? Sorry, I'm looking at what people pretend is the secret menu for McDonald's.
Okay, tell me about some cool secret menu items.
So apparently you can order any burger with a steamed bun, like the ones they do with the fish burger things.
Right.
But you can just order that bun with anything.
I do prefer that bun, actually. That's something I'd never thought about. I guess I could order things with the steamed bun.
Good. You can order the McGangbang.
Oh, what? No. What is it? Also, yeah, that's prime evidence of, like, don't go in and order a McGangbang. They're not going to know what you're on about, and they're going to perceive it as a threat.
It's an entire McChicken sandwich put... Oh god, that's rank. An entire McChicken sandwich put into the middle of a double cheeseburger.
Okay.
So it's the two really, really cheap things on the menu put together to make something that will clog your arteries in one go.
So here's the deal as well. Like, McDonald's in particular is a great example of companies hating the idea of things like the secret menu, in that they now have their touchscreens in a lot of UK stores, and I don't know if this is the same in other countries, but basically they want you to order on-menu items, and yes, you can customize them, but only to the degree that they deem reasonable. So, like, you can take out the lettuce and the mayonnaise and the tomato from your thing, or you can, you know, opt to put an extra patty in it or something. But you can't... Oh, we're getting a big wait station bypass service. What do I do?
Follow the red. Oh, you crashed.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Just tell him. You can ask for... What? You know the egg in a McMuffin?
Yeah.
You can just ask for that to be used in anything, as opposed to, like, the powder shit they use for everything else. So these don't really count as hacks, are they? They're just... That thing, which I could get in that thing,
yeah.
I want it in this,
but
which is common sense.
Yeah, that's kind of why, like, they put those screens... I think that's one of the factors in them putting those screens in, as well as, like, trying to avoid paying minimum wage to people. Yeah, it's this idea of, like, we don't want you ordering really bizarre custom stuff. Just order off a screen, and if the option's not there, you can't have it.
Oh, here's one for you.
For me?
Yeah, because you're a chicken nugget fiend.
Yeah.
You can just... This isn't even a hack! It's just saying it's cheaper if you order multiple versions, multiple of the 4 boxes.
Rather than a 20 box or whatever.
Yeah, apparently it works out cheaper. Okay, well... but apparently that means you get more packets of dipping sauce.
Oh. Well, they're not strictly stingy with the dipping sauce of the 20 nugget boxes. Like, they'll give you... As their default, they give you 4 dips for a 20 nugget box, which is plenty. 4 dips is plenty for 20 nuggets.
And, like, once they've given you the bag, you can just say, oh, I forgot, can I have X? And they're technically meant to charge for it, but because you're finishing the thing, they just go, well, whatever, and just chuck it in. So just do that.
I like that particular McDonald's hack is ask them for more stuff and they're not supposed to, but they probably maybe will give it to you.
Well, that's my own personal hack.
Yeah. So I have a legit McDonald's hack I used to get, and they won't do it anymore, but this was a thing I used to get and it was the best. Was I would get a crunchy McFlurry, but get the sauce from, like, the toffee sundae they do, but the sauce heated up.
Oh.
So a hot toffee crunchy McFlurry. And this was a thing at some point that existed that like, in my childhood, my mother used to get me from McDonald's, and it was amazing. And it was never a menu item, and I don't know what she was asking for to get it, because I can't imagine any setting in which they will take that separate sauce that's not meant to be on this thing, warm it up, which they never do with that sauce, and use it. But they did, and it was glorious.
Was it a limited time thing?
No, this was never a menu item.
That's weird. That sounds delicious, though.
This might have just been, like, the specific McDonald's drive-thru that was near my mum's work. Like, thinking about it, we did go through, like, in her police car. So it's possible that the hack here is be in a police car and they'll give you things that aren't strictly on menu if you ask for them. Maybe that's the hack.
Oh god, I found one on this list. I need to read the entire thing because the last sentence is brilliant. Getting free sandwiches from McDonald's is easy. Simply march into the restaurant wearing just the slightest amount of impatient huff, walk straight up to the cashier, look them square in the eye, because teenagers hate that, and explain that you just drove through and were short a cheeseburger. You will be given a replacement, quote unquote, every time. It should be noted, however, that this is actually stealing. So it's not a hack, is it?
It's a very easy way to steal, but... you know, it also falls apart the second they ask, like, okay, have you got a receipt?
Well, just...
The second they ask for a receipt, which they often will do to verify that you are owed a cheeseburger.
Owed a cheeseburger. Your family is indebted to me for one cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's... yeah. These are hacks that I don't necessarily think are as hackable as people may think.
Yeah, these aren't very good hacks. This is just... oh my god, that looks horrible.
What looks horrible?
It's called the Land, Sea and Air Burger.
I'm assuming it involves both chicken and fish.
It's a Big Mac,
yeah,
with the fish burger added in, with the McChicken sandwich added in, all just sort of put together.
That's terrifying.
That is horrific.
Oh, you know what I did make myself once that was actually surprisingly good? Also, I didn't mean to change camera views. Where's the camera view I like? There it is. When did I turn my windscreen wipers on? I'm trying to get my camera back and the windscreen wipers off. There we go.
What are you doing?
I tried to turn the windscreen wipers off. I can't remember how I turned them on.
So I was just reading this, and then I looked over at my other monitor, and the camera was freaking out.
Okay, here we go. Can you look up for me what the windscreen wiper on/off button is in Truckin?
American Truck Sim.
I don't remember how I turned it on. Can I turn it off with the W? Nope, it's not W.
Hang on.
I don't remember what it is. Pardon?
P.
P?
P for pickle, pepper, Peter.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and then where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked?
I never knew that a peck was an actual, like, amount of peppers.
P is not turning off the windscreen wipers.
Well, you've changed your controls then.
No, I haven't. It did work this time. It didn't work the first time.
See?
So, yeah, no, like, I did order something. I didn't order off menu. I created an off menu item that was kind of delicious. That apparently, I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically you get like a McDonald's or a Burger King like beef burger patty, and you cut in half a glazed donut, and you have the burger between, like, using the two halves of the glazed donut as your bun. And it is really delicious. There's something really nice about, like, the combination of overly sweet alongside savoury meat. It works really nicely, like a honey, like, you know, when you honey glaze meat.
Yeah.
So that's a thing, and there's a name for it. I don't remember what the name of, like, a burger in a donut is.
That sounds amazing.
It is really good, and I don't remember what it's called.
Someone's figured out. Someone mentioned you can mix an apple pie into a McFlurry.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds so good.
I know someone that used to do that, and it is legitimately good.
It's called a Luther burger.
Oh, a Luther burger, yes. But no, the apple pie McFlurry may be the only good thing so far on this list that I will say, yes, that is a thing you can create that is really good.
Oh god. Apparently you can order any amount of beef in a Big Mac. Like, you have to pay extra, but...
yeah.
So, they say you should get a Big Mac with 8 burgers in it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why 8? Can the human mouth stretch open that far?
Oh, okay, right. This site has an actual picture of the McGangbang, and I will admit it looks nicer than it sounds.
It had to. It couldn't look worse than McGangbang.
It's basically get the chicken sandwich and replace like the middle bun of a Big Mac. Take that out. Put the chicken sandwich with the 2 buns in, and so you've got 4 pieces of bread, a piece of chicken, and 2 burgers and cheese. And it's like, oh, okay, that sounds very unhealthy, but I'm at McDonald's, so what the fuck? And it's cheaper than a Big Mac. So that's something.
Well,
so I think that classifies as a hack.
That maybe works as a hack. Like, here's the thing: I don't want that much bread in my burger. Like, the McDonald's kind of bun bread is 1 bun is the perfect amount. I don't need more bread. I would possibly like even do away with the second set of bread there. I could kind of see a double cheeseburger with a chicken, or like the chicken patty in the middle, being really nice. But I'm never going to go up to a McDonald's employee and say, hey, I saw the secret menu, can I have a McGangbang? Because that's just not a thing you should ever do.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here's the thing that's sort of similar to what you had with, you can order a mocha frappuccino, but ask for hot fudge sauce instead of chocolate syrup. So maybe they were just like, can I have McFlurry with
hot fudge sauce, presumably. Yeah, that might well be the case. Like, I don't remember anything that they currently serve that has hot fudge sauce, but...
don't the little donuts?
Little donuts?
Yeah, do they not still do the little donuts?
I'm not aware of little donuts.
Oh god, hang on.
Are you on about the pancakes?
No,
because I know if you're there in the morning, they have hot maple syrup for the pancakes.
Oh god, McDonald's breakfasts are the best.
Oh my goodness. So I don't have McDonald's breakfast often because I don't want to grow to hate it. Oh, I'm gonna have to pause. You're gonna have to vamp for me because there's someone at my front door. I'll be right back.
My god. Okay, so
I'm coming back.
By the way, listeners, viewers, truckers, hitchhikers, whatever you are, I was totally right. There were little chocolate donuts, but they got rid of them in like 2009.
1 second, I'm putting my headphone back in. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Someone turned up at my front door and I was like, I'm mid-recording, but I'm not missing this parcel.
Ooh. So I was right, they did used to do little donuts, but they've gone.
Okay. Yeah, no, McDonald's breakfast is legitimately good. Did you vamp for time while I was gone, by the way?
I did by talking about little donuts.
Okay, so yeah, McDonald's breakfast, is the only time I ever get it is when I'm traveling for work. Generally, if I'm flying somewhere, I will get McDonald's breakfast at ridiculous o'clock in the morning in an airport, and their sausage and pancake breakfast is the greatest thing, and I love it, and I know if I ate it more often I would grow to hate it, so I only let myself have it when I'm doing work travel.
I think holiday work are the only, like, people who go in just like on a normal day and have a McDonald's breakfast, they're ruining it.
Yeah, I will very rarely go and get a McDonald's breakfast and take it home and just I'll make a morning out of it and be like, no, I'm gonna have a nice sort of relaxed start to my morning today. And make it a whole big thing of I'm having a relaxed start to the day. If I ever do that, you know, treating myself to McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, it's like I had to convince my sister that, you know, you put the syrup on the sausage.
On the meat. Yeah, no, like...
yeah, she refused to accept that you can have syrup and meat. It's like,
yeah, no,
come on.
Sweet and savoury go really nice together. It's the whole basis of, like, the recent trend of sweet and salted mixed popcorn.
Oh god, that stuff's brilliant.
Oh, it is good. You know what I've been doing for breakfast recently? I've been going out and getting breakfast outside just to... Because I work from home, I never leave the house, and it's nice to give myself an excuse to get out of the house in the morning. I'll go to Greg's and get a Greg's plain sausage bap.
Ooh.
It's like £1.60 for 3 sausages in like a really nice bun.
Oh god, the students' union at uni, they sold like all-day breakfast sandwiches, and oh my god, they were amazing. Like, I kept getting told off because I kept taking them into seminars, and it's like, fuck you, I don't care. I've paid for this and I've paid for the sandwich. These are both happening together.
But yeah, no, like, the thing that annoys me about getting breakfast from Greg's is on their breakfast menu, it's not called a sausage bap. It's called, you can get sausage. Do you want to get sausage in a roll or a baguette? But the problem is if you want sausages in a roll, you would have to ask for a sausage roll. But they also sell sausage rolls, the sausage pastry. So I ask for a sausage bap, because then I'm making it clear I'm talking about, like, the bread bun, as opposed to a roll, which could be the pastry sausage roll.
Couldn't you just say sausage in a roll?
I could, but it's like, can I get a sausage in a roll? It's like, no, just, can I get a plain sausage bap? There you go. It's not quite what it says on the menu, but they always understand what I'm on about. So, Greg's, clarify your menu somewhat. Don't have
sort out your baps.
Yeah, don't have 2 products which are both on your menu called sausage roll.
I have an totally irrational hatred for when people say sarnie.
Say what?
You know, like, for sandwich, you can have to call
sarnie.
it, like... Yeah, I murderous rage whenever I hear someone call it a sarnie.
Where do you land on butty for, like, a chip butty?
It's a chip butty or a chip sandwich.
Yeah, chip butty...
I can accept butty, but only for chips.
Yeah, okay, so for anyone outside of the UK who doesn't know the very specific thing of a chip butty, it's bread, usually a bread roll, and between it you have, like, french fries, but not french fries which are all skinny, like, heavily salted things. It's, like, proper big chunks of potato, like from a, you know, your fish and chip shop. And you have those as a sandwich. You just have a chip sandwich.
And they are perfect.
Oh, they are the best. They are a cheap filling lunch by themselves. Like, a good fish and chip sandwich or chip butty. Like, you know, like £1.50, it'll be overflowing with chips. There'll be extra chips for you to have after you've had your sandwich, and it's a good, filling, easy, carb-laden lunch.
The argument in the Midlands is whether roll or cob.
I've never heard cob as a word for roll.
Yeah, that's a Midlands thing, and I refuse to accept cob because you put it in a roll.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking roll or a sandwich.
Like, the cob is the thing in the middle of like sweet corn. You have corn on the cob.
Yeah.
You don't
exactly.
You don't eat a corn on the cob. Isn't corn on a bread roll?
I don't understand why people call it a cob, but they do, and it drives me to despair.
Yeah. So, well, a bit of fun fact. When I had to jump out to, like, grab the front door, I ordered some stationery and some office supplies, and that was my big exciting shop today, was office supplies that I needed to grab. I needed some printer paper, I needed some ink. I've got to print out some character sheets for a D&D podcast I'm joining soon. It was very practical purchasing today.
Looking for stationery online is dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
So it's just like, oh my god, here's all these pens.
It's very easy to buy far too much stationery that you do not need.
I bought for like bloody £3, which is extortionate, some pattern sticky tape the other day.
Oh, what kind of pattern?
They said it's like a galaxy sort of thing, but it looks more like an oil slick. So it's all metal, but it's all different colours, and they all sort of blend into each other. And it looks really nice, but it looks more oil slick than galaxy. Okay.
I'm trying to think what stuff I ordered other than there was paper, there was printer ink. I ordered some pens, because I need pens for when I'm making notes for the Steven Universe podcast to do. I ordered... What did I even order? I know I ordered more than that. I clearly do not pay enough attention to what I spend my money on.
Oh, that reminds me. Actually,
I could go find out, but I'm busy driving.
Yeah, maybe finish driving before consulting.
We've still got 5 hours of drive to go.
Holy shit!
But it's a 25 grand journey, albeit it's a 25 grand, Joe.
I know, but at what cost?
Some fuel.
Rhetorical question. Right, fuck it. I was trying to write in my notebook, but there's a great big microphone in the way, so maybe I'll do that later.
What were you trying to write? Anything fun?
No, I bought something earlier, so I needed to write it down.
Okay, hooray. Business.
Yay, exciting.
Isn't the world of writing fun?
Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, I ordered. I did buy myself a couple of rather silly bits the other day. I went out shopping with a friend and bought myself some bits that, while I think they are nice, are a bit silly and are things I definitely didn't need in my life. Would you like to hear some of the silly things I purchased?
Go for it.
Purchased one of those glass jug mugs that's like a like a jar with a glass jar with a handle and a screw-on lid with like a straw through it that are quite popular at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's one of those, but the glass is tinted like blue through purple, from bottom to top, and it's really nicely coloured. I also bought myself, whenever I'm like sat in the living room, working on. Oh, okay, we just paid $1,800 towards our loan. What was I saying? Yeah, no, when I'm sat in the living room playing through games for review, I often find my legs and feet get cold, so I bought myself a blanket for my legs, but it is specifically a Primark mermaid tail blanket, where it is, you insert your legs in, and your legs and feet are warm, but it also looks like you have a mermaid tail, and I thought that was adorable.
Oh my god.
So I now sit and play like review games while I'm wearing a mermaid tail sometimes, because, you know, bit of whimsy in the home office.
Whimsy.
Yeah, I was a mermaid while I started reviewing The Surge. You know, not all of my time playing The Surge so far has been as a mermaid, but some of it.
But it's all been whimsical.
It's all been something.
It's all been heavily embargoed.
It's all been opinions that I cannot yet share. But no, I know it's a stupid little thing, but I'm like, fuck it. I work from home. There's nothing to stop me having a mermaid tail if I want to have a mermaid tail.
I've got fluffy bear slippers, so...
Oh, I bought so many nice fluffy socks the other day as well.
Oh, God.
I found out that Primark actually has, like, nice coloured fluffy socks in my size now, which is nice, because I have really big feet. But I got some nice white and blue fluffy socks. What else did I get? I got myself... Oh, I did order myself an umbrella. I bought myself a new umbrella, and it's slightly fancy. In the base of the handle, there's
a sword.
No, it's not that bad. So in the base of the handle, there is an LED torch. So you can basically, like, if you're walking in the dark and you can't see where you're walking, you turn on the torch on the bottom of the umbrella, and it just shines on the floor in front of you.
That is really clever.
It's practical. Much less practical is the fact that the center, the stick bit that, you know, is in the middle of the umbrella, you can light it up in multiple LED colours and basically have it glow like a lightsaber. And I'm never gonna actually use that in practical use, but I like knowing that if I want to have like a lightsaber umbrella, I can.
Well, I mean, it would be handy if you're a tour guide, and you can just hold it up so all the guests know where to go.
Exactly.
That's the only use I can think for it.
If I'm ever lost in a crowd at night, I can hold the umbrella up and my friends can find me. There are practical applications for it, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah. But no, like, I mainly picked it up because I'm using it for I am making a costume of a character from a podcast I like for MCM next month. Or, no,
You
oh god,
nerd.
this month. Yeah, I know, I'm a big old nerd.
You fucking nerd.
So, I'm doing a few cosplays for MCM this month, one of which is Spark from Pokemon Go. Because I'm a big old piece of meme trash.
Oh my god.
I have Heelys.
Oh my god, you meme.
Not only do I have Heelys, I have the whole costume, including, like, you know, an egg in an incubator that I've made because I'm big nerdy trash. I've been working on a cosplay of a character from the Adventure Zone, this D&D podcast that I've been listening to. I'm a big old trash nerd.
My god. Well, you're going to the right place then.
Exactly, I'm going to big nerd fest.
Trash beans.
A nerd trash fest.
TrashCon.
TrashCon. Hooray, we're under 2 hours from the place that we were going. We're getting there finally.
We're just like halfway since the last time you said.
Yeah, pretty much. We're doing all right.
God!
I should probably find somewhere to sleep, but fuck it, that's not fun.
Vicky's tweeting photos of food, and they look.
Is it making you hungry?
It is. I had lunch just before we started, and oh god. See, this is the problem. Now that I don't have mountains of uni work to stress about, it's just like, oh, I'm bored. What am I going to do? Eat something.
What did I have for breakfast this morning? I know I had breakfast. But whatever it was, I had breakfast at like 6 AM, so I don't remember what I had. I had a pot noodle for lunch. Or as part of lunch, to be fair, I had a pot noodle which I mixed additional sweet corn and carrots into with some toast. So it wasn't the worst of lunches.
Classy. Oh, yawn. Classy.
Yeah, I tried to, like, slightly vegetable up my lazy lunch.
I just had, like, a scone, so I can't really talk.
So British, a scone.
I know.
Have you got much planned for the rest of your day after we're done in the truck?
No, I'm gonna sleep, and I'm gonna play Vita, and I'm gonna do nothing. All day.
I'm probably going to use my afternoon to write about the surge, and that's probably about it for the rest of my day, is just writing about the surge, which I think I'm still considerably ahead of Embargo. I don't think Embargo's for a while yet, but...
yeah, I don't think that's for... Is it the end of this week?
It's sometime that's not quite yet.
Yeah, it's at some point.
Yes, you're right, it is at some point.
An embargo will happen. Well, embargo is happening. Yeah. It will drop. I can say whatever I like. I didn't sign any fucking embargo.
You don't know any... well, I guess you didn't, but also I told you about how I'm feeling about the game so far, so if you talk about how I feel about the game so far, I'll get in a lot of trouble, as will Let's Play video games in general, probably.
So, Laura told me the Surge tastes delicious.
It's a digital copy of a game. How did it taste of anything, Joe?
And it's really Moorish.
Are you talking about the food that Vicky's posting?
Yeah! You know, the Surge comes with a delicious scoop of toffee ice cream.
This is not an official review of the Surge. Joe Parlock is not breaking embargo, and we have, like, these are not quotes. We do not approve these quotes, Focus Home Interactive, for use in your PR materials.
No, I think, you know...
Are you okay with,
crusty...
like, a box for the Surge describing it as coming with a toffee ice cream scoop?
Absolutely. Like the Surge ice cream edition.
Well, I'm pretty sure you described you used the word delicious, and I'm like, I don't think I've said that word about the Surge yet. So you know, maybe don't get me in them troubles.
Yeah, don't cherry. Like the important bit is it absolutely comes with a scoop of ice cream. That's the main takeaway from
I do not approve of the use of any quotes from this episode in marketing materials, either for the Surge or for toffee ice cream.
Toffee ice cream review on Let's Play Video Games.com.
Alright, we found Sierra Vista.
Oh, are we here?
Yeah, pretty much. We're apparently 1 minute away from the drop-off point.
Oh shit, how am I going to finish my review of The Surge?
The Surge, it objectively is a video game.
It could be improved by a dollop of squirty cream.
How do you know? How do you know that there's no dollop of squirty cream in the game, Joe?
Because
you don't
I'm
know.
I'm looking at a photo of The Surge right now, and it looks like a pie with dollop of ice cream next to it.
I'm looking out for that McDonald's now, so we can get some nice drive-through.
Something tells me McDonald's won't be in this.
Oh well, I'm looking for like a knockoff McDonald's.
Denny's. Is that it?
My sat-nav's off. Where is it? Is it that place to the left? Okay, I think it's up here on the left.
Oh, is it not the thing right next to you on the right?
No, I think it's on the left here.
Oh, there it is. Hooray!
And let's play it safe on the parking. Where would it? Oh yeah, let's play it safe. Let's park it somewhere roughly over here, if I can get my lorry through the gate.
Oh, this is the bit where you cause £24,000 worth of damage.
I won't make that much damage. I might just take a second to get through the gate. There we go, see? I made it through on my second attempt. Trailers are complicated, Joe.
Oh, there's an update coming, which is going to add double trailers.
No, Joe, don't say that.
But it's true.
We got bonuses. We got our long delivery distance bonus and our proficiency
Yay.
bonus. Yeah, we made 25.5 grand.
Yay! That's like a quarter of Bessie.
And we have 2 skill points available. Apparently we didn't put our skill point into long distance last time somehow.
Yes, crashed.
Yeah, so what do we want to... Oh, yeah. What do we want to put our other skill point into?
Well, we're not having much problem with fuel at the moment. Do you want to do a high value?
We could do 1 point into high value.
Because then we'll be able to pay off Bessie quicker.
Yeah. So, look, we've got 95.5 grand now.
How much do we owe?
Let's have a look. What is it? The bank? We still owe 92 grand on the loan.
So we could pay it all back.
We could pay it all off. Here's the thing. I don't want to pay it all off, like, too quickly so we don't have, like, working capital.
We'd have $3,000.
How do we, like, can we repay it early? Is there an option for early repayment?
Is it not on the side where it says repay?
Oh yeah, there. How much? Shut up. How much would that leave us with? We'd be left with like a little under 3 grand.
I mean, we've got Bessie, so we could just do a job.
Yeah, we'll pay it off after the next job.
Yeah, oh my god.
We'll do one more job and then Bessie will be paid off and we won't owe the bank and Bessie will be ours.
Yay!
That's really nice to know that, like, in theory we could pay off Bessie now.
And then we can go anywhere.
We can go anywhere anyway. They can't tell us what to do.
Oh my days.
So with that, that's probably it for today. Thank you very much for watching another episode of Truckin. We'll have another of these soon, probably. Thank you very much. Bye.
Hooray for Bessie. Bye.